hot dog.
Here for safe sex.
Man, you shouldn't date anyone from this show.
I'm not. Ever again.
It smelled like Lassie's rubber.
Anyway.
Wow. That's a pretty funny story.
Yeah, that was a pretty
What else you got?
I don't want to say anything else.
Give me one more, please.
The Snocks.
Snocks?
What's that?
That was his snot box.
Oh, you're the one with the snot box?
Yeah.
Why would you show that to a girl, Gary? Gary used to... Gary, what was the snot box?
It was...
Go ahead, you explain.
It was when he had moved into his apartment where was it, Gary? Amsterdam?
Yeah.
He never, got rid of a lot of the boxes, so there were boxes behind his couch, folded up.
Yeah.
And I said to him, why don't you get rid of these boxes? He had been there for a year already. And he said, no, I can't. I use that box. I said, what for? He says when he lays on the couch, he picks his nose and he wipes it on the box.
Now, Howard, I mean, come on. There's a little degree of joking in this.
But, dude, why would you admit that?
I might have done that once, but it wasn't like that's why it was there.
He's like, don't touch it.
Did you look in it?
No, it was flat. The box was flat.
Yeah, he wiped it on the side. The box was
Could you see the boogers? Did you see the boogers?
Couldn't see the boogers.
She saw them.
Oh.
How many boxes did he fill up?
Well, he lived there for quite a while. So I'm not sure.
All right, thank you. Hey, listen, I can't take any more stories.
You're depressing Gilbert even more.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Take care.
Right.
She stayed with me while I wiped my snot on the box, yet she wouldn't date Gilbert.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I want to meet you. Oh. She was an intern?
A long time ago. 10 years ago.
Gary dates all the interns.
Yeah.
Not just that one.
Yeah. Do I know her?
No.
Why wouldn't I know her?
You don't even remember because I met her when we were at the other building. That's how long ago it was.
Oh.
You probably just didn't pay any attention.
Why am I not seeing anybody? I'm like Gilbert. I can't get laid. With the action I could have going on. All these guys with my girls.
Why does someone have a snot box?
These stories should be your story.
I mean, why can't
Snot
you just
box.
get a tissue?
I don't know.
Well, Gary was sitting on the couch watching TV.
Yeah, he couldn't get up and get a tissue.
Oh, that makes sense.
He is so vile.
Yeah. So you need a box there. How can you live with your own snot?
When you're Gary, you love everything about yourself.
All his body fluids are precious.
This is the guy who's constructing his family tree.
Did you notice that Gary shaved his mustache off and now he sweats where his mustache was?
Yes.
Yeah, there's all this sweat dripping.
Like when he gets nervous, it's like beads
all
of sweat
beads
start popping up.
Like Nixon.
Well, now, you notice even more how that top lip has to close down over those teeth. Because there's no hair there to show you. It unrolls.
His top lip can't get over his teeth.
Yeah.
It really looks like that Planet of the Apes mask.
Yeah.
Before they perfected it, and it was just sticking out.
Yeah. Gilbert's just angry because he didn't get laid.
Yeah. The girl that would sleep with Gary rejected him.
Want to start news, or you need a second to get ready?
Let me get it organized here, and then we'll go.
All right.
Did I bring you cards?
Yeah, I have it all.
Oh, okay.
And Gilbert Gottfried is here. He'll be at Caroline's in October, and he'll be on Wings tonight.
Oh, he's here for Wings.
Well, he's just here. He's trying to say to me that he's here just to be here, but I think he's here for Wings too.
He missed us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I missed you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. The Eagle. We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
Wow, this is fun. Wow.
What are you doing?
And the next hour you can put it next to your stomach and we can watch it digesting.
All right, very good. Gilbert Gottfried on Wings tonight.
And, of course, every Saturday, USA Up All Night.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah.
What does that Rhonda Shearer do? She's in the tabloids every week. I never see Gilbert.
What, does she date Larry King? Anyway, come on, let's get to some news. Gilbert Gottfried here. Go see him in October at Governor's. I was trying to find out from Gilbert what he does till October. But he just hangs out. He evidently makes so much money from one gig that he can just hang for a month.
Hasn't he got a couple of movies in
Yeah, well, I always say to him, like, what else do you do?
Got a couple of Stuttering John movies.
Yeah.
Stuttering John was telling me outside. He goes, "You're in that movie too? I had a dream that we were doing a movie together. This is so weird. Don't you think that's weird?"
No.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Anyway, Gilbert's here. We love to do the news because we're very much into it. It's like a retarded McLaughlin group.
Yes.
We're very much into it. Robin, what's in the news?
Well, we were talking a lot about Shannon Faulkner last week, the woman who was breaking that all-male code at the Citadel.
Gilbert, you were never in the military, were you?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Well, you never went to military school.
You know, the military said they would allow women in, but not Gilbert.
Well, she became very ill from heat exhaustion the very first day. Wound up in the infirmary for 3 days.
Right.
Came out and quit. So she quit while we were away.
Other than that, she was a quit for the job.
Right.
Yeah.
And now there's this big argument as to whether they were right to keep women out or...
Well, she was out of shape.
Well, so what? She was out of shape.
I hate people who let their bodies fall apart.
Yeah, me too.
It was 2 years of fighting to get into the place. They drove the poor girl crazy.
Right.
If women can't handle the rigorous physical requirements of the Citadel, then let them try and fail, and then they'll go on.
Yeah, that's
Why
fine.
these court battles?
I don't know.
It's so stupid.
Cadet Gottfried would never have quit, right?
You die first.
Yes.
You know Detroit. You know Detroit better than I do, Howard.
I know Detroit. I spent some time there.
Explain this to me.
It's the worst time of my life.
A man with a tire iron forced a woman to strip to her underwear and then chased her until she jumped off a Detroit bridge to her death.
Sounds like one of my dates.
Yeah, you see that a lot.
This 33-year-old woman apparently was involved in some kind of a traffic problem.
Right. She's in Detroit. She gets into a traffic problem, right?
With a couple of other cars.
Listen to this.
I suppose some words were exchanged, and then these three men started brandishing a tire iron. They beat her. They forced her to strip to her underwear. And then they either pushed her or chased her until she just ran off a bridge.
And jumped and killed herself
and
over a bridge.
jumped into the water and drowned.
Let me tell you about Detroit.
And people watch, some say, rooting these men on.
Yes. Detroit is Vietnam without the gooks. You will see things, you know exactly what it means. You will see things in Detroit that you will see nowhere else. It is like hell. It's hell week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's frightening. Downtown Detroit is the pits. It is like Road Warrior. It's every man for himself. I tell you, I worked there. I used to drive down into downtown Detroit.
It sounds like RoboCop.
The first day I was there, I didn't know any better. I got out of my car. I went into a quick place to buy like a donut or something to eat for breakfast. I never thought I'd get out alive. And I am telling you, downtown Detroit, every person has like big metal thick bars on the windows. Everything is caged in. And it's nuts. And then if Detroit wins a basketball game or something,
they burn
it's
down
a riot.
the city.
They burn down the city. And then Halloween, Hell Night.
Yeah.
You know how Hell Night's like for bad boys to go out and chalk a house? These guys burn the houses.
It's a whole week in Detroit. Hell Night lasts a week.
I used to commute, through Detroit.
Yeah.
I would have to dress in camouflage. I'd be like, I'm getting coffee. Cover me.
I'm going out for coffee.
It is
I think I can
frightening.
make it.
Now, this poor woman is driving along. She got into a traffic altercation. These three guys
And they
get
say
out.
minor.
Minor.
We're not talking big deal
Guys-
traffic accident.
These guys were pissed off. They took a tire iron. They beat her. Accidents happen with cars, Gilbert. And, you can laugh at this all you want. All right. But they beat her and then chased her over the bridge and made her jump.
But what is the stripping,
Yes, OJ.
and all of that, because she was down
The stripping
to her
is
underwear.
Well, it's guys. We love to see girls in their underwear.
Even if they've got their skull smashed in.
Right.
It's like, it's still a turn on.
Hey,
And
put
what
a bag
about
over her head.
the tons of witnesses who say nothing. They laugh, they applaud, they root. Yeah, get her.
Yeah, well, Detroit